हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। मेरा नाम है सोइंग और आप देख रहे हैं वंडरिंग गाला। इस चैनल में आपको जर्मनी से रिलेटेड काफ़ी सारी वीडियो मिलेगी एंड ऑल्सो द ट्रिप्स आई डू इन यूरोप एज वेल एज इन जर्मनी। तो आपको जो भी ट्रिप से रिलेटेड कुछ यूरोप के बारे में अगर जानना है, कुछ प्लेसेस जो कि हाईलाइट प्लेसेस है वहाँ उनके बारे में जानना है, तो आप मेरे चैनल पे आ सकते हैं और आपको बहुत सारी ऐसी वीडियो मिल जाएंगी जो आपको गाइड भी करेगी और जो आपको एंटरटेनमेंट भी करेगी। ऐसी बहुत सारी वीडियोज़ है ट्रिप से रिलेटेड और ऐसी बहुत सी इन्फॉर्मेटिव वीडियो भी है जो कि जर्मनी से रिलेटेड है। और ऐसे ही कुछ ऐसी वीडियो लेके मैं आज आया हूँ आपके पास। तो ऑन 23 जुलाई 2024 हमारे ऑनरेबल फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिया श्रीमती निर्मला सीतारमन ने एक बजट पेश किया पार्लियामेंट में एंड सिंस देन इट हैज़ बिकम टॉक ऑफ द टाउन। अब देखिए, ये बजट है, इट कैन बी गुड, इट कैन बी बैड फॉर सम ऑफ द पीपल। हमेशा कुछ कोई ना कोई लोग रहते ही हैं जो सेटिस्फाई होते हैं, जो नहीं सेटिस्फाई होते हैं। बट इस बार का बजट जो है वो थोड़ा डिससेटिस्फाई किया, या मैं बोलूँगा लोगों को इतना खुश नहीं किया है। बट हमारा टॉपिक जो है वो ये नहीं है कि लोग कितने खुश हैं कितने लोग खुश नहीं हैं, बट हमारा टॉपिक ये है कि क्या फ़र्क पड़ेगा एज एन एनआरआई जो हम यहाँ जर्मनी में हम रह रहे हैं, तो हमको क्या फ़र्क पड़ेगा इस बजट से और क्या इम्पैक्ट आने वाला है हमको इस बजट से। तो चलिए तुरंत अपने वीडियो को स्टार्ट करते हैं। बट वीडियो में जाने से पहले मैं आपको बता दूं, मैं कोई फाइनेंशियल एक्सपर्ट नहीं हूं, या मैं फाइनेंस स्टडी नहीं किया, या मैं कोई सीए हूं। मैं बजट देखा, जो मैंने पढ़ा है, जो मैंने सुना है, उससे रिलेटेड मैं सिर्फ अपने व्यूज़ को रख रहा हूँ एंड आई एम नॉट एन एक्सपर्ट। मैं कोई एक्सपर्ट नहीं हूँ या मैं कोई सजेशन इस तरह से नहीं दे रहा हूँ। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं एंड प्लीज़ लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब टू माई चैनल। लेट्स स्टार्ट। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं बेसिक से, जो कि हर जब भी कोई बजट आता है तो लोग सबसे पहला सवाल यही पूछते हैं, टैक्स स्लैब्स के बारे में। तो टैक्स स्लैब्स के बारे में बात करेंगे हम। वैसे तो एज एन एनआरआई हमको इस टैक्स स्लैब से ज़्यादा कुछ फ़र्क पड़ेगा नहीं, क्योंकि हम इंडिया में कोई अर्न या इनकम नहीं करते। बट देयर कैन बी मेनी पीपल जो कि अर्न कर रहे हो इंडिया में, तो उनके लिए ये शायद पॉइंट इंपॉर्टेंट रहेगा। सो देयर आर स्मॉल ट्विक्स विच आर मेड इन दिस टैक्स स्लैब। अब इंडिया में दो तरह के टैक्स स्लैब के रिजीम हैं, जो कि ओल्ड एंड न्यू बोलते हैं उसको। सो ये जितने भी स्मॉल अमेंडमेंट्स या चेंजेस किए गए हैं, ये न्यू के लिए इम्प्लीमेंट होगा, ओल्ड के लिए कोई चेंज नहीं होगा। सो दिस इज ओनली फॉर द न्यू रेजिम। तो चलिए बात करते हैं टैक्स स्लैब्स की। So on the screen you will see the new tax slabs. First category is for no tax, or I will say a nil tax slab, and it remains unchanged at 3 lakhs, which means you don't have to pay any tax if your income is below 3 lakhs. The next slab is for 5%, for which the annual income is increased from 6 lakhs to 7 lakhs. Next is the 10% slab, where there is also an increment from 9 lakhs to 10 lakhs. Going forward is 15% tax slab, which has annual income of 10 to 12 lakhs. And lastly, there are two slabs of 20% and 30%, which remains unchanged. So that was our first point. Now I come to our second point, which is import duty, or I will say custom duty on gold has been reduced. Now we as an Indian, we are very fond of gold and silver and platinum. So government has now reduced the custom duty from 15% to just 6%, which is a big drop. Because of this, we have seen a drop in the gold prices as well. So it has been dropped by 4,000 rupees per 10 grams, which means now it has been dropped from 72,000 for 10 gram to 68,000 for 10 gram. If I summarize everything, so earlier when you were buying gold, so you have to pay the price of gold, then you have to pay the custom duty, which was 15%, and then you have to pay the GST, which was 3%. So now this custom duty has reduced to 6%. So earlier where you are paying 15% plus 3%, which was 18% to buy a gold, now you will pay 6% plus 3%, which is 9% on gold. So which means the price will reduce, and this will encourage people to buy more gold as an investment, as well as अभी शादियों का भी समय आने वाला है, त्योहार का समय आने वाला है, फेस्टिवल आने वाला है. So there is a chance that we see people are buying more gold. So coming to our next point, which is capital gain tax. Now as the name specify, the capital gain tax is the tax which the government implies when you make money out of your investments when you sell them. It could be your mutual fund, it could be your stocks, or it can also be your real estate. The capital gain tax is only implied on the profit, which means if you're making any loss, so you don't have to pay anything. But if you're making any profit, so you will have to pay. Capital gain tax is also divided by two factors, which is how long you are holding this assets. Earlier there were many subcategories, so now it has been simplified to just two, which is a long-term capital gain tax and short-term capital gain tax. If you have hold your assets for less than 1 year, then it falls under short-term capital gain tax. But if you have hold your assets more than 1 year, then it comes under a long-term capital gain tax. So government has now increased the short-term capital gain tax from 15% to 20% and the long-term capital gain tax from 10% to 12.5%, which means now you have to pay 5% more if you are holding the asset for less duration of time, which is less than 1 year, and you will pay 2.5% more if you are holding it for long term. But there is also a change in the exemption limit. So exemption limit earlier was 1 lakh, but it has been increased to 1.25 lakhs, which means earlier when you have made profit of about 1 lakh, so you don't have to pay anything, but now the number has increased to 1,25,000, which means for 1,25,000 you don't have to pay anything. But if you make a profit of 2 lakhs, then you have to pay capital gain tax on the profit which you made, which is 1 lakh rupees. And depending upon your holding time, if you're holding it less than 1 year, then you have to pay 20%, and if you're holding it for more than 1 year, then it's like 12.5%. So now coming to our next point, which is related to real estate. So real estate is one of the favorite investment for Indians. We are very fond of real estate investments. So there are two news related to this. The first news is government has reduced the capital gain tax from 20% to 12.5%, which sounds very good until the second point is announced, which is indexing factor has been removed from the tax calculation. Now let's first understand what is indexation. Indexing factor is the correction of the valuation of the property due to inflation over the year. This factor is calculated by CII, which is cost of inflation index, which is released by government every year. So on official website you will find this. Let us understand this by an example. Suppose you have bought a house in 2004 at a cost price of 10 lakhs. And today the selling price of your house is, I will say, around 50 lakhs, which means your net profit is 50 lakhs minus 10 lakhs, which is 40 lakhs. So this is your profit. Now I will do a calculation with the old method as well as the new method. So as per old method, indexing factor will be considered. So I will remove price of due to the inflation and find the net profit. Suppose price of inflation is around 20 lakhs, so I will subtract 20 lakhs from the profit and I will get the net profit, which is 20 lakhs. Now I will calculate the tax amount, which is 20% of net profit, because earlier the capital gain tax was 20% on profit, which comes around 4 lakhs. Now let's do tax calculation with the new rule. As per new rule, there will be no indexing factor and capital gain tax, which is 12% for long term, will be applied on the profit. So my profit was 40 lakhs and I will multiply it by 12.5%, which comes around 5 lakhs. So you will end up paying more tax with this new calculation. So that's the reason I am saying this is not good for the real estate, and this is the power of indexing. I will say this is the only place where inflation is really helpful, otherwise inflation always kills. This will certainly calm the real estate market. I think now people will think twice before investing on real estate. These were the few points which I think would be interesting for analyze. आपको क्या लगता है? You can write me in your comments. You can also put on your views. अगर कुछ और पॉइंट्स है तो आप वो भी बोल सकते हैं. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. मैं मिलता हूँ आपसे अगले वीडियो में. Till then, take care. Bye bye.